Once again, it's on. This is Rico Holland, the Mindset Mogul, and I'm just coming to you real quick, sharing something with you. And I want you to know something right now. No is a result. Are you hearing me? No is a result. And I want you to know that if you're getting no's right now, if you're in marketing, if you're in business, if you're in real estate, no matter what it is that you're doing, sales or whatever, or whether you're trying to sell an idea, whatever it is, if you're getting no right now, no is a result. So if people ask you ask you whether or not you're getting no's, whether or not you're getting results, say, yeah, I'm getting some results. All right. If you want to spin it that way, that's awesome. No problem. Listen, I want you to understand something. A lot of us are familiar with having a high IQ or someone having a high IQ. But I want you to know, I don't know whether or not you know of this or not, but are you familiar with the idea of having a high NQ? You know, IQ stands for intelligent quotient, right? Intelligence quotient. Well, NQ simply stands for no quotient, right? People who have the tolerance, a high tolerance for the word no, or people who have a high NQ, and those are usually your most successful people. Are you hearing me? Let me introduce you to a book real quick. This book is called Go for No. It's a quick read book. It's written by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz. Very, very quick read book. And this book simply teaches you how to get more no's. Now, I know that's not what you want, right? I know you don't want to get more no's, but there's a principle behind getting no's that I think you need to understand. When you go through enough no's, you're bound to find enough yeses. Listen, you only really need so many yeses in life to make a difference. You don't need everybody to tell you yes. As a matter of fact, you don't want everybody to tell you yes, because if everybody's saying yes, 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 and if everybody agreed with your idea off bat, then there wouldn't be much of an opportunity left, right? So you want to learn how to go through the no's. And my favorite chapter in this book, Go for No, it starts at page 50. And in this book, it talks about how men like Abraham Lincoln, what he went through in order to become as successful as he is. Did you know Abraham Lincoln failed 10 times in his political career, failed miserably as a businessman, and a lot of people believe that Mary Todd was his first love, but in reality, it was Anne Rutledge who was his first love. I believe Napoleon Hill talks about that in The Signs of Personal Achievement. Yet he broke through, became president of the United States, and became one of the most famous presidents that we've ever had. This book also talks about Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. All right, Colonel Sanders retired at age 65, and he found himself broke at retirement. He couldn't live off of what he was making. So he came up with an idea on how he can actually go and sell his chicken recipe. Now, did you know that Colonel Sanders for 2 years, guys, went through no after no after no after no when he was trying to sell his chicken recipe idea? Nobody would listen to him. Nobody would buy it. All right. But after a 2-year period of going straight through no after no after no after no after no, Colonel Sanders began to get his first yes. He got his first yes. And after he got that first yes, he got another yes and another yes and another yes. And we know how much KFC is worth today. And all Colonel Sanders wanted to do was make 5 cents for every piece of chicken sold through his recipe, right? Awesome, right? It also talks about the gentleman, Mr. Macy, who started Macy's, right? And how he failed miserably for 7 years, went bankrupt, all right, trying to get his department store idea off the ground. Let me ask you a question. How well is Macy's thriving today? Doing pretty good, right? Absolutely. Listen, I want you to understand something, guys, that the person who decides to get the most no's in life is the person who's going to be the most successful. That's the person who's getting after it. That's the person who's taking it to another level. That's the person who believes on another level and refuses to be denied. He or she, the world is their oyster. Why? Because they're not afraid for somebody to tell them no. This is Rico Holland, the Mindset Mogul, guys, and I'm reminding you, work on that mindset. Because when you work on that mindset, you're guaranteed to set your life up for massive success. I hope you have a high NQ and you work your way to the next level and become as successful as you desire to be. All right. If you want to hook up with me, subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Facebook. Check out my website. See what I'm up to. I'll be glad to connect with you. Would love to hear from you. All right. God bless. Catch you on the next episode.